the war of words between the BCCI and the Supreme Court appointed COA has turned into a no-holds-barred brawl, with the BCCI shooting off a strongly worded letter today to the COA insisting on sending a notice to the ICC on its breach of contract. Remember, this has all got to do after the COA had written to the Indian board asking it to select the team for the Champions Trophy. The BCCI, of course, has been reluctant to do so over the funding row that is taking place between India, which is the world's by far largest funder of cricket, because all the sponsorship revenue is solicited from India, versus the rest of the world not wanting to give India its due. Sanjeev joining us on the broadcast. Sanjeev, we broke the story. It's causing ripples not only in the Indian BCCI scenario, but in international cricket.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, everybody was out with their daggers for the BCCI for a really, really long time. And right now, all cricket boards perhaps believe that the BCCIs are all spoken earlier on NewsX. The BCCI is firmly hardening its stand. It's very, very clear. It's told the Supreme Court appointed committee of administrators that, look, we are well within our legal right to send a legal notice to the ICC warning them about revoking the members' participation agreement. And if that happens, then obviously the next step would be India pulling out of the Champions Trophy. The other point to be noted very interestingly, Rishabh, in this letter, is perhaps the touch of sarcasm which the BCCI Secretary Amitabh Chaudhary has used while writing this very, very strongly worded missive to this committee of administrators, when being reminded that why he hasn't selected the team for the Champions Trophy and that he should do it immediately. He said that we have kept the interests of cricket and cricketers in mind. We know our job. Okay. So in a sense, he's telling them, we know what to do, but don't stop us from initiating.
Okay, so you stay with me. Kishore Rungta, former BCCI treasurer, on the phone line with me. So, quick reaction. The BCCI is saying, telling the COA, in fact, in his letter, to stay away from their making that deal with the ICC one way or the other.
As far as I am concerned, the team has to be sent at all costs, because national prestige is more important than money matters. If that was the consideration, then we ought not to have gone in even for the Asia Cup. I remember when there was a Sahara Cup and Asia Cup going on concurrently, we had made two teams and sent two teams, so we were losing as far as the Asia Cup is concerned. So the question of not sending a team for monetary consideration would be a very sad affair, but we will be vertically dividing the ICC, which will be a very bad scene.
All right, Kishore Rungta, for that quick thought on this exclusive news break from NewsX. Thanks very much for joining us. Quick break. On the other side, it is the cricket carnival. Stay with us.